arena of MATLAB and LaTeX. LaTeX is the principal standard typesetting package for producing professional quality articles, theses, books, PowerPoint presentation, and other structured documents which involves mathematical symbols and equations, but can be used for any document in general. On the other hand, MATLAB can be used as a computing tool for several real-world applications. With the advent of novel computational and mathematical methods, scientists and engineers working in diversified research fields gets the confidence to solve challenging physical problems that they encounter in several disciplines. The workshop covers from the basics of MATLAB to the function plotting, including 2D and 3D data plotting, creating function files, etc. Afterward, the speakers will discuss the basics of LaTeX, including document creation, thesis writing, and LaTeX using for power presentations named as Beamer. The workshop is not only based on the theoretical aspects, but also involve the hands-on sessions, which will be named as tutorials in between the sessions, in which the designated tutors will assist us in hands-on exercises. On the discussion of above said topics, we have invited an eminent speakers, Dr. Ramjiwari from IIT Roorkee, Dr. Prashant Singh Rana from Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Suraj Goyal from JC Bose University, Faridabad, and Dr. Sandeep Singh from the Host Institute. This is our honor that they all collaborated with us on our request to share their knowledge with the participants via Akal University platform. Dear participants, let me discuss the program schedule of workshop in brief with all of you. The three-day workshop consists total of 6 sessions and 3 tutorials, in which 3 sessions were on MATLAB and 3 were on LaTeX. Being situated in rural area, the Akal University institution through these academic endeavors provide much needed opportunities to the students from the rural background pertaining to the latest developments in the field of mathematics under the mentorship of our worthy Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir. Prior to the starting of today's session, it's my privilege to invite our head of Akal University family, our worthy Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Gurmail Singh. Sir holds more than 27 years of teaching and research experience. He has been an eminent member of Punjab University Chandigarh. He is a consultant to the various organizations like Planning Commission, UNO Labour Organization, UNO Economic and Social Organization for Asia and Pacific Bangkok, Canadian-based Foundation for Development of Punjab, UNO World Food Programme, and many more national and international organizations. He has also been part of various selected research publications like Economic Liberalization, Indian Agriculture and Understanding, Northwest Indian Economy, Rural Development in Punjab are just to name a few. We're really honored to have such a versatile and renowned personality as our respected Vice Chancellor. Under the guidance of Sir, University is progressing day and night. Sir's motivation always make us keen in organizing such academic workshops. Without any delay, I would like to invite Vice Chancellor Sir to grace the occasion by their valuable presence and sharing their valuable thoughts with us. Respected Sir, please.
Thank you, Professor Rajat. So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to everybody. So, it's my proud privilege to welcome all of you to this 3-day workshop, which is organized by very dynamic young faculty members, Dr. Sandeep Singh and Dr. Rajat Singla together. So, I am really grateful to the distinguished scholars from the diverse institution and background, particularly Dr. Ramjiwari from IIT Roorkee, Prashant ji from Thapar University, Suraj Goyal ji from JC Bose University, Faridabad, and our own Dr. Sandeep from Kal University. And besides these 4 key resource persons, so 2 very young and dynamic researchers, Alka Mujal and Tripti Mida, they are also involved in this workshop to take tutorial of the students, which is very, very important part to disseminate the knowledge which is being disseminated by the distinguished speakers. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I was looking at the brochure, then I was amazed to see that these MATLAB and LaTeX, they have such a wide application, not only in mathematical computations, logarithms, simulation modeling, forecasting, data analysis, visualization, graphics, in computational sciences, which are basically the computer science, physics mainly, and the other area. But to my surprise, even they have mentioned that these two software, they have very important application in social sciences, including a field of political science, which is totally a qualitative research field. Quantitative data are very, very rarely examined in India, but nevertheless, if we look at the American Journal of Political Science and other such leading publication, then you will find lot of articles which are quantitative in nature and use very sophisticated model, including the simultaneous question model, qualitative response models, which are very extensively employed there, but are missing from the Indian journals. So one of the reason when I look at particularly being a social scientist in the social sciences, then people are really shy of using this computational technique, which are very extensively used by mathematicians and people from physics and other sciences. But they are shy of, reason being that either these type of software are not available to them. If they are available in their respective institution, then they are having not having adequate training to handle them. So just to avoid their weaknesses, for that they never use it. But it's very interesting that the department has framed it in such a manner that the program not only involved the theoretical lecture, but also a hand-on training, which is very, very important for this purpose. When we compare the Indian and the particularly leading country education systems, particularly US system, then certainly I know I get feedback from my son that what is the difference between the course curriculum taught here and course curriculum taught in US leading university. Then he simply says that here we are being asked to mug up things and to repeat it in the end semester examination. But there they teach us the theory and practical we have to do. The final exam is totally and totally practical. So practical does not mean that they give some other practical, then the theory is something different. But all practical, they are basically based on the theory, application of the theory. They are being trained, taught in their classes. I think that may be one of the reason. I don't know it clearly, but that may be one of the reason why U.S. Science is the leader these days. U.S. is leader in the scientific publication and in winning the Nobel Prizes in the different areas and being a dream of all the scholars throughout the world to be there as a student, as a researchers, and as faculty members. So I think time has come now that the Indian institution, they also a little bit transfer themselves, though transformation is not that easier, particularly at the lower level. And those who are the professional institution, those institutions which are just for the profit making purposes, for them this thing is not their cup of tea. But those institutions who are committed to provide quality education, for them it's really an opportunity that slowly and slowly they should shift to the same system which is delivering and which is making them the leaders of the world in the scientific education. Now, in this background, I again express my heartiest thanks to these leading scholars from IIT Roorkee, from Thapar, from JC Bose, and from our own institution, that they have taken this initiative, that they have taken the advantage of the COVID-19, that though we are facing a lot of problem due to COVID, but it has provided a lot of opportunities as well. And this opportunity to have webinar online is really very, very unique, and probably it will sustain for a longer time to come. It has opened a very wide opportunity of learning and disseminating knowledge, meeting the students, researchers, and their own colleagues from the different institutions on a platform where they are not meeting each other, where they are reluctant to travel long distances, but when they are on this online mode, then they feel that they are not sitting at different places, and the learners are learning as if they are virtually in their own classrooms. So my request to these young scholars and our own faculty members, and that especially to Dr. Rajit Singla, that please take this initiative further. Don't stop here, and continue to involve these distinguished scholars in organizing more such workshops in the future for benefit of the people, for benefit of the society, and for development of our own students and the society and the country. With these words, my sincere, heartiest thanks to all of you to providing me this opportunity to be a part of this workshop. Thank you so much.
Uh, uh, Sir, really thank you so much for your kind words and valuable thoughts. I hope your blessings are always with us and keep us motivating to organize such kind of workshops. Really thank you, sir. So, dear participants, before starting the workshop, let me discuss program schedule of the 3-day workshop. In the first day of the workshop, the first speaker, Dr. Ramjiwari sir, will enlighten us on the basis on MATLAB. In the second day of workshop, the Dr. Jiwari will continue the topic of MATLAB up to the lunch. And after lunch, our Dr. Amandeep Kaur, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Host Institute, will help the participants on the hands-on exercise on topics covered on MATLAB. Then the next speaker of the day, Dr. Sandeep Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, will start the discussion on basics of LaTeX. And in the last day of workshop, it will be started by the Dr. Alka Munjal, in which she elaborates a hands-on exercise on the topics covered on LaTeX by Dr. Sandeep Singh. And after tea break, our next speaker, Dr. Prashant Singh Rana, guides the participants on how to write thesis writing in LaTeX. And after lunch, a tutorial has been arranged by Dr. Tripti Midda, who will help us in the hands-on sessions on thesis writing in LaTeX. And in the last, our eminent speaker, Dr. Suraj Goel, shares his skills on how to create presentations in LaTeX using Beamer. So this is the overall schedule of the workshop. So lastly, in the last, our director IQAC will say a vote of thanks on the last day of workshop. So now I'll invite. So Dr. Jiwari will join us within a few minutes. So till the time, if the participants has any problem in installing the LaTeX or either in the MATLAB, you can ask your queries and I'll help you in the installation of LaTeX and MATLAB. If you have any queries, please post your queries in the chat box so that while the sessions, you will not face any problem. And in the while, Professor Ramjiwari will join us and we will start the session. Until the time, we'll discuss on the installation. If you have any problem, you can let us know. So, dear participants, we get to know that the Dr. Ramjiwari sir will start its session at 1:30. Till the time, we'll have a look on the installation of MATLAB because there are few queries from the participants that we didn't know how to use the MATLAB in the system or on the cloud. So let me show you the installation of MATLAB in the system. I hope participants, my screen is visible to each and everyone. So as I told you, yesterday that we have to go to the search engine Google for installing the MATLAB, and then on the Google we have to search for MATLAB, and in the list of this we have to click on the first link which is showing in the search engine, MATLAB MathWorks. After getting into a website, we have to do select India website. Then there is a user icon in the top left corner. We have to click on it. Here now, as we all are new to the MATLAB, so we have to first create a new account. Then just click on the create one, which is assigned to the no account. In this now we have to fill our email ID, which is not registered on MATLAB account. So I'll take a fresh email ID. So then we have to put on which best describes you. For example, we'll take it as teacher. And are you at least 13 years or older? Then yes. And then we have to create it. Click on the create button. Then to assess your organization's MATLAB license, use your work on university email. So continue with current email. As I'm not using any university email ID, I'm using a personal email ID. Now we have to verify as they send a link to our email ID, which we have inserted. So we have to verify it from there. For that, we have to log in into that email ID. Please note that you do not need to install any MATLAB software to use this. So after logging into your email ID, you will see that there is a prompt email from the service which will show the subject verify email address, and we have to click on verify email, and it will automatically opening a new window in which it is asking for your first name. So you have to put your first name and last name and password which you want to set for this. So in this we have to include one uppercase and one lowercase letter and at least one number. So I'll keep some password which satisfy these conditions. So again we have to describe our role. So for example, educator, department, mathematics. So it will ask you, do you want to link your account to a license? So for the time being, we do not have any license number, so we'll keep it as empty. So then I accept the online services agreement and create. So after this, it will automatically ask you never, and then we have to go to that login icon where it is showing earlier. Now here it is showing you your name, first name and the last name alphabets. So you have to click on this and then go to the My Account. After going into the My Account, it will show you 3 tabs, that is Link a License, Trials, and Buy Now. So for the time being, we'll go to the Trials and just click on Try Now. So it will ask you then download trial software. So under that, your email ID is already inserted. You have to put your state. So for example, we are from Punjab. So I'll put here Punjab, and university, from the university you belongs, and then your mobile number. Then we have to put city, and I agree, and then submit. So it will pop up a window that instant access with MATLAB Online. Get a free 30-day MATLAB trial through your browser. Obviously, after that, if you want to use MATLAB, you have to purchase a license for that. But for the learning of MATLAB in this workshop, we can access this. So we have to click on Start Your MATLAB Online Trial, and just click on this. It will automatically prompt you and the MATLAB window. It is the same window if we install the MATLAB software, and after running the software, it will prompt the same window, and it is working fine with that. So for example, if I will say 2 plus 3, it will automatically give us the answer 5. So it means it is working okay with that. So I hope everyone now knows how to use the MATLAB without installation. If anyone has still query, then you can post your query in the chat box. So it seems no query from the participants. So dear participant, we have to just wait for another few minutes, and Dr. Ramjiwari will join us soon. Then we will start the first session of the workshop. There is a query from Shilpa that next time when we join to MATLAB, same procedure can we repeat? No, ma'am, you have to just log in with your credentials on the MATLAB, and there is an option that you have to trial online. Then you have to just click, and it will automatically start the process. You do not need to repeat the same procedure. You have to just log in with the email ID that have you put it on, and the password you have set for the MATLAB account, and you have to just use these 2 things. Sir, MATLAB is an online as well as offline, but it's better to use offline when you are working with the heavy codes. Obviously, then it depends upon the RAM and the system you are using. So I always recommend it, if you want to do to create a course, then you have to use MATLAB in an offline version and you have to purchase a license for that. So we have just give a demo so that you can use the MATLAB during the workshop at least. Otherwise, you would be not able to do hands-on exercises while the session is going on. You can use it offline by using exe file, set up exe file of MATLAB, and you have to install it, then you can use it. So dear participants, I think Professor Ramjiwari has joined us. So I hope this workshop, after the completion of this workshop, will train us to access to making the course in MATLAB and using LaTeX. So now I would like to invite Dr. Sukhpreet Kaur, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Akal University, to start the session and inviting the speaker of the day. So Dr. Sukhpreet, are you here?
Yes, sir. So good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible now.
Okay, sir. So good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Sukhpreet Kaur from the Department of Mathematics, on the behalf of Akal University, warmly welcome all the participants and our worthy guest speakers of the workshop. So it's my great pleasure to introduce our honorable speaker of the day, Dr. Ram Jiwari. Dr. Ram Jiwari is Associate Professor in the Department of Mathematics, IIT Roorkee. Sir has did PhD from IIT Roorkee in 2010 and postdoc from IMPA, Brazil in 2014. The research area of Dr. Ram Jiwari is numerical analysis, wavelet analysis, finite element methods. Dr. Ram Jiwari has got Haryana Yuva Vigyan Ratna Award in 2020 by Haryana State Council for Science and Technology. He also got award from DARD bilateral by the University of Germany. Sir has completed 5 research projects which are funded by DST-SERV, NBHM and CSIR. Sir has published more than 60 general research papers in the very reputed journals. So Dr. Ram Jiwari has supervised 8 PhD candidates and Sir has many international visits including USA, Germany, and Brazil, for the various conferences, invited talks, and DART Faculty Exchange Program. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ram Jiwari to deliver his expert lecture on MATLAB software. So in this lecture, sir will introduce the basic components of the MATLAB, the command files, and the different operations. So, sir, please start the lecture.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am audible. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. So first of all, I am very thankful, Professor Sandeep Kumar, Professor Singla, and the Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Gurmel Singh. So I am also thankful for brief introduction given by Dr. Sukhpreet Kaur and my dear participant. So actually this workshop is based on MATLAB and LaTeX. Actually both are very important for research as well as other works of teaching, and because you can say in MATLAB, if you have to suppose simple example, suppose you have to find a double integration. Okay, so double integration you can done by the method which you have studied in BTech, but we can calculate the double integration in MATLAB also. So means that MATLAB is very useful in teaching as well as research also. And second thing, suppose in simple language where mathematics used, or you can say number used, so you can use MATLAB easily. For example, suppose you have a data and you have to find something, mean, variance, normal distribution, what you want to find. So we can use the MATLAB. And MATLAB, these days, MATLAB is more popular as compared to other languages. But MATLAB is basically designed with the help of C++. Actually, all the things which actually MATLAB is like a software. And this software is developed with the help of programming in C++. So C++ is very, very important language from computer point of view, because this MATLAB is also designed with the help of C++ or C language. But in C++ or C language, yeah, in other language, suppose you have to find a simple example, suppose you have to find the inverse of a matrix. So when you will write a program to find the inverse of a matrix, it is not means so easy. You can write means simple, you can say means a medium student cannot write to find the inverse of a matrix. So for that you have to write, you have to means hard work too much. But in MATLAB, just you have to write one line, I and V of the matrix A, so you can get the inverse. So means this language or software is very easy for the users. You can say user-friendly software. So I'm just starting from something about MATLAB, and then I will explain everything in my MATLAB software. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So starting from here, yes. So first thing, the title of this talk, or you can say fundamentals and applications of MATLAB. As you know that without fundamentals, you cannot write program in any language. So first of all, you have to learn what are the fundamentals and what and how to implement that fundamentals to write a code and to use the applications of MATLAB. Okay, so what is MATLAB? The first question is what is what is MATLAB? Okay, MATLAB stands for this thing, Matrix Laboratory. And from 3 words, MAT is taken from matrix and 3 words from the laboratory, which is a high level programming language. And because why it is matrix laboratory? For example, in C language, you can define a number also. But in MATLAB, when you write anything, suppose I have written A is equal to 1. So this will take A is equal to 1 as a matrix form. Means this is 1 cross 1 matrix. And its symbol will be like this. This is A cross A matrix here. And is equal to 1. So means that every number or everything which you will write in MATLAB, it will read as a matrix. So that's why it is called matrix laboratory. Okay. Another thing, MATLAB is a software package which can be used to perform analysis and solve mathematical engineering problems. Means mathematical as well as engineering problem. For example, suppose you have to find a partial differential equation, ordinary differential equation, or any other things which you want to do. So it is easy to do in MATLAB. And analysis means suppose you have a data, so you want to analyze in different format. So this will be, you can done in MATLAB. Okay, it has excellent programming features, graphical capacity, easy to learn and flexible. Means that suppose you have a C language or C++ language, so you cannot plot the graph. You cannot plot the graph or figure, but it has graphical capacity. Means you can plot figure or any surface plot or 3D, 2D plot as well with the means after programming. For example, we have to make some program in C language, and after that you want to plot that results of a means program as a graph, but you cannot plot in C++ and other languages, basic languages, Fortran. But in MATLAB, you can plot with the with some data also. Availability in many operating system, Windows. Actually, mostly we use Windows and DOS, and you ask to tilde. So this actually we use very little. So Windows mostly used in India. So this is available for every operating system. So basic features. Initially, this was developed in 1970 to learn the student, to teach the student linear algebra. So there are some 3 things which we can do easily: algorithm development, data analysis and visualization, and numerical computation. Actually, most of the for mathematics peoples, numerical computation is most important part. And develop algorithms, you can develop algorithm, you can write code, and then you can use the numerical computation. Okay, this is MATLAB product family. Family means these are the inbuilt inside the MATLAB. This is code generation, physical modeling, fixed point modeling, event-based modeling, simulation graphics, math and optimization, statistics and data analysis. These are tools. You can say these are tools which are available, not only these, many more. So which are available directly in MATLAB, and many more also: control system and design and analysis, signal processing, image and video processing, test and measurement, computational biology, and computational finance also. Means that in MATLAB, there are many tools you can use directly, but without knowledge of programming, you cannot use the tool, because these tools are used for particular thing, but we cannot use these tools always. So that's why programming is important part. If you know how to do programming, yeah, how to write a program, so MATLAB is very nicely help to do what you want to do. So MATLAB application domains, which I have already discussed. These are the applications domain, means which are inbuilt tools for this numerical computation, statistics, Fourier analysis, filtering, linear algebra, optimization, numerical integration, and differentiation also, and so on. This is just some examples. Signal processing, control design. These are already I have shown in this figure. So MATLAB is used in many areas of engineering and sciences. Okay. So how to develop algorithm and application? First of all, we will start the fundamentals of MATLAB. Then actually these are the tools where you can use, where you can do programming: MATLAB editor, link code checker, MATLAB profile, and directory report. Means we can write direct into directory also, but we can make link code checker, MATLAB editor also. There are many tools in developing codes and algorithms. So this is analysis and accessing of data, how to access the data. MATLAB support entire data analysis process, from acquiring data to processing, visualization, numerical analysis to quality output. Okay, and other things, interpolation and correlation, Fourier analysis. These things we can use in MATLAB. Visualization means graphing, plotting. These things we can do in MATLAB. And MATLAB, if suppose you have plotted some graph in MATLAB and you want to save as a GIF file, JPG file, EPS, TIFF file, PNG file, and AVI, you can do all these things. Means plot a graph and you can save this graph as GIF, JPG, TIFF, EPS. Actually, these are some format of a figure in where you can save a figure of this 3D plot, surface plot, contour plot, mass, and image, isosurface. These are some plots name. Okay, so how to publishing results and developing applications? I will explain actually these with the help of MATLAB. So yes, this is the first look of the MATLAB, or you can see from my software this one. Actually, this is a command window here. You can see, sorry. This is command window. You can write anything here. Suppose you want to write a number, a is equal to 1. So you have written a is equal to 1. When you will write a is equal to 1, just enter. So this will give a is equal to 1. So if you want to just store it, don't want to see it, so put semicolon here. And in the left hand side, there is a workspace. Workspace means which thing you will write here in command window, it will be automatically in workspace. Suppose I have written b is equal to 2. So b will be here and its value is this. When we double click here, so you can see that this is A is what? A is 1 cross 1 matrix. This, as I told already, A is 1 cross 1 matrix and its value is 1. Okay. So this is the, and you can see here, there are many things: new script, open, new, open file. Suppose you want to file something from here. Suppose I have written something and I want to open this. So just open from here and open and open. So you will get the It's, yeah, what is this thing? This is editor where we can write the program. Actually, there are two things. This is command window. You can do calculation here directly also, but there is a, you can say, new script. This is the M file, means when you will save this one, so this will save as .m file. Its name is the dqm underscore odem.m, means, and suppose you want to open another file, just plus here, and here is, I have written a is equal to 1 and b equal to 1, and you want to save it. Save. So where you want to save, suppose desktop, I want to save this on desktop, and anything, just test, and this one. So this is test.m. When you will save any file, m file iska naam hai, its name is m file. So it will save .m, m for MATLAB. Okay. So this is m file, so I can close it. So this is first look here, and from this side there are many things. This is file. Actually, this one is old one. This is old one, and new look of the MATLAB is like that. So here is home, plot. Plot, you can see the plot are different type. This plot, and this area, bar, scattered point, pie graph, histogram, contour, surface, meshing, and all things. And okay, there are many apps here. Design app, get more apps from here. Which type of app you want to use, go from here, go more apps here. But I'm not interested in map apps. I'm just tell you how to do programming in MATLAB. Okay, and there are many things. Suppose you have to import a data, means MATLAB can import data from Excel, from a Notepad, and other thing also. So open, import, and you can import, like suppose this is Excel file, you can import and open. So this is the import. Okay, and clear workshop. Suppose you want to workspace, you want to clear this thing, so just clear this. So it will ask all variable will be deleted. So do it, okay, it will clear. And there are many more things. Okay, and Simulink here, and this is the layout. Which layout you want to use the MATLAB, means this is the basic page, so you can change as default. So when you will do like this, so MATLAB will be like this. This is workspace is here, and command window is here. But here, which you are using current folder, which you used in open file or save file, these are that things. But current folder is not necessary. You can close it. Just two things here, workspace and command window. You can see from here also, command history also you can see. So if you want to use command history, what you have done yesterday or 1 hour before, so you can check from the command history. Okay. So there is a simple command, CLC. It will clear the screen. Okay, and when you will write CLC, sorry, you can write CLC. When you will write this CLC, so it will clear the command window. If suppose I have written A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, and C equal to 3, and when you will write CLC, so this will clear here. Okay, suppose your command window is full, or you want to clear it, so just write CLC. Okay, suppose you want to clear this workspace also, so just write clear all. So this will clear all. Means this clear all will clear command window as well as workspace also. So this will clear all things. Okay, so I'm going again in my presentation. Yeah. So these are the, what is command window. Command window is place where you type and command instruct to the MATLAB. current folder which I have shown you. There is the current folder which I have closed it. Okay, second thing, workspace I have shown. So go to file, that is the path which I told you, that open file, open and file which you want to use, this one. So this is the go file. Okay, so next, yeah, alternate to MATLAB Octave means there is an alternate of MATLAB also. If you want to use another language, so there is alternate for mathematical purpose only. This, its name is GNU Octave. This is also a high level language. Okay, only for, actually mostly mathematician work in this, you can say language or package, or you can say software, GNU Octave. So many similarity like MATLAB have this software, so you can use this also. Hope so. This also freely available on internet, but MATLAB you cannot download freely from the internet. It will give just free trial for some days. After that, it will be closed. But some packages are available free of cost, and it is also, so yes. So MATLAB programming. So basic data types, matrix and linear algebra. Actually, most of the things which we will learn in MATLAB is based on matrix. Programming construction, how to do program, how to write program, and M files. M files means, which I told you, new script. This will be the M file. When you will say save, so when you will put, so it will take file name dot M. So this is the M file. This is M file. Data import and export, plots and plotting tools, MATLAB control flow. So these are some requirement for the programming. So I'm going to start. How to start? Okay, variables and number. Yeah, MATLAB doesn't require any type of declaration or dimension statement. Means that in C language or C++, you have to define, this is float, or integer or character. These things you have to define in C++ or C language or other languages also. But in MATLAB, no need to define this is float or integer. Always obvious, it takes float, means in some float values. So you can write directly just a is equal to 1 or b is equal to 2. You can write directly in this one. Okay, imaginary number use either I or j, but mostly it writes imaginary number I with the help of iota. This is iota. So suppose I have a number 1 plus iota, so you can write same as in MATLAB 1.0 plus iota, like that. But in C language, we never write a imaginary number in this form, 1 plus iota. For example, suppose you have to find SQRT, square root. I'm saying that under root of minus 3. Minus 3. So this will give a imaginary number. This is 0, real part is 0, and this is the imaginary part 1.732, and this is I. So means that in MATLAB, something plus and some number iota. This is the notation of a imaginary number, a complex number, you can say. Okay, and floating MATLAB, actually what MATLAB does, this is the IEEE standard, floating point standard, means how many decimal it will take. It is based on the IEEE language. Suppose I have written 1 by 3. It is just 0.333 up to 4 decimal it gives, but you can write its long expression also by giving a command. So I will explain later this long format. You have to write long format. So, okay, that's okay. Okay, I think it's, I will let you after some time how to take a expression in more decimal. So these are the some floating point. Suppose we have floating point number. So MATLAB construct double precision data type according to IEEE and standard 64-bit MATLAB. These are things means not useful for programming purpose. Yeah, sometime what happens that, yeah, in MATLAB, NaN will come. Means when you will divide, suppose you divide 1 by 0. So sometime it is written infinite, INF. This means infinity. Sometime it is written NaN, this thing. So this thing means not a number, not a number. I think everyone know overflow and underflow. Overflow and underflow. Actually, in every in every language, yeah, you can say there is a, yeah, in system has some, suppose a number, suppose we have a number and its range is like that, -m to m, and if the number goes up from this capital M, suppose suppose the value is, I'm taking 10 to the power -7, or so when this number goes upper than this, so this become overflow, and if and smaller than this number, so this is underflow. So in that case, computer will show you NaN, not a number. Means either it's going to overflow or underflow. So in that case, you can see NaN on the screen of here, NaN. Yeah, basic operations. Yeah, you can see operator also. This is as usual. Plus is used here, addition. Minus is used here, subtraction. Star is used for multiplication. These are, I think, already in C language or C++. So these are same thing. But this thing is not in C++ or C language. Element by element multiplication. This is what? Dot into star. Means that suppose we have a matrix A and we have a matrix B. Okay. So how to do multiplication element wise, means that, for example, suppose we have 1 2 3 4, this is A, or B is what? B is suppose 3 4 5 6, and you want to multiplication, 1 is multiplied by 3, 2 is multiplied by 4, 3 is multiplied by 5, and 4 is multiplied by 6. So in that case, you have to write this dot star B element wise. So this will give element wise product. Okay. Division as usual, this is division. Element wise division, again this and dot. Left division denoted by this. Element wise left division, this dot. Power, suppose you want to write a is equal to 10 to the power 7. So how we will write 10 to the power 7, this thing. So this is depend upon C. In C language, what is this? You will use power 10 and 7. This is in C language. And again, element by element power. So power and dot. Array transpose, just suppose you want to find the transpose of this matrix. So you will write B dash. Okay. So these are some basic operations. Not operations, actually this would be operations. Not operators. Okay, so I want to show you something. how to write a matrix first thing. Okay, this is means because MATLAB is based on matrices. So how to write a matrix or any element, actually every element is a matrix. So suppose I want to write a matrix A equal to, as you know that this bracket is matrix for 1. Suppose our matrix is for this one, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 and 3 4. So you want to write this one first. We will write first row 1 space 2. So we will write 1 space 2 then semicolon. You have to write semicolon for the next row. So next is 3 and 4 and close the bracket here. One thing, when you will enter here, so you can see the matrix A is equal to 1 2 3 4. But if suppose you written semicolon here, so you cannot see here, but in the right hand side you can see this matrix. You can double click 1 2 3 4. You can see in the workspace also. Okay, so this is matrix A, and B is, as I told you that which was B. B was 3 4 5 6. 3 4 5 6. This is second matrix. Okay, you want to multiply two matrices. Just you have to write A, as I explained. Multiplication for what? Multiplication for this is star. This is star. Star for multiplication. So just A star B is equal to. You can see, and you can check by mathematics multiplication, matrix multiplication also. Do it by hand and check that it is the same. But suppose you want to write a program for matrix multiplication. That is also not easy because you have to write 3 loops, for loop first, then second for loop, then third for loop for matrix multiplication. And sometimes when actually really speaking, when I was in master, and in my master I have studied first time C language, and C language to write a matrix multiplication code was very difficult for me. But these days MATLAB you have, or you can write very easy. Just write A and star B and you can see it. But if you are you want to do programming, if you want to do programming from means placement point of view, suppose you want to join some company, so but that programming means this programming is not useful. That A star B, they want the basic concept, means how to write the program of a matrix multiplication in C language. Okay, that is necessary thing. So, but this is for mathematician just who want to do some research. And suppose I am a teacher and I am taking the exam of some students, and I need there are two 4 by 4 matrix, and you want to do just multiplication. So I will write just A star B. Second thing, point-wise multiplication. So you can see, operate this A dot star B. This will be point-wise multiplication. See it. First element is 1. Its first element is 3. So it is 3. Second element is 2. Its second element is sorry. This is not okay. Second element is 2, and its second element is 4. So it is 8. And again 3 and 3 9 3 and 5. Sorry, 3 and 5. I can show you first B. What is B? This is B and this is A. So 3 into 1, 3, then 8, then 50 and 24. So this is the point-wise multiplication. Similarly, you can divide and everything you can do. And for power point of view, you can say, suppose 2 the power, suppose 2 power 3, it will be 8. So power you can write like that. So this was simple operations. You can say operator also. This is simple calculation which I have shown you in MATLAB. This is command window. Actually, this is taken from the picture from the command window. A is equal to this. A is equal to A equal to 3, B is equal to 5, A plus B is equal to, as you know, this C multiplication, D division, and this is left division. So you can do like that. Yeah. As I told you that suppose we have A is equal to this, and what I have done, suppose I want to transpose this. So transpose just A star this. So A transpose is equal to this, is transposed. So ANS is there. ANS. This means what? This means most recently answer. Means if, for example, you want to use here answer, so you want to use what is answer? Answer is most recently answer. So here रहेगा previous one, which occurred. Agar suppose, for example, you want to write 2 star ANS, when you will do this. So what you will do? It will multiply the previous most recently answer and it will multiply by 2. So 2, 6, 4, and 8. So this is the EPS is floating point relative accuracy. PI, this is pi in MATLAB. Suppose you want to write pi, so just write pi is equal to pi. PI. This means pi. And INF, this is infinity note number, as I told you already. So these are some things which you can write MATLAB directly. Okay. So yeah, addition and subtraction. Suppose we have a matrix A, this matrix A and this matrix B. A plus B means, as you know, that add two matrices. Okay, and this is addition. And A minus B, again the same thing. A plus C, like that. So these are the things which we can do directly in MATLAB. But as you know that, suppose you want to add two numbers, so there should be two matrices there. That should be, yeah, A minus 1. As I told you that, suppose A is a matrix, but 1 is what? 1 is a number. So it can just A minus this matrix. So it is done A minus 1 means subtract element 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So means A minus 1, this one. Okay, but in mathematics, it is not possible. You cannot do like that, because it should be like that, A minus I. If you want to subtract this, this is in mathematics, but MATLAB can do like that. There is no problem. Okay, as I already told you that this is a matrix A. This will written as 3 by 3 matrices. And suppose you want to find its length of A. Means, so when you write length of A, so this means answer is 3. When A is a matrix of 4 by 4, so when you will write length of A, so this will give 4. And sum of A means this will be column wise sum. This 12, this 15, and this 9. This is the column wise sum. And suppose this is DIAG of A, diagonal of this A. Diagonal of, what are the diagonal element? 1, 5, and 0. So 1, 5, and 0. So these are some operators, means length is operator over A, sum of A, diagonal of A. So these are some command in MATLAB. Yeah. as I told you that suppose A is a matrix, so it's dash, A dash, this is A dash, transpose of this, I and V, inverse of this matrix. This means inverse of this matrix A. A star A means multiplication of A, and this is again A dot star A. This means element wise multiplication. Dr. Sandeep? Hello? Yeah, so Dr. Sukhpreet?
Yes, sir.
So I want to ask the student want to do all these things in MATLAB?
Sir, yes, they are already doing hands-on on the MATLAB.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we told them how to use MATLAB in an on the cloud actually.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So actually A dot star, so this is just point-wise, yeah, element-wise multiplication, as I told and explained in the MATLAB also. And some more example, suppose A is equal to this. Suppose you want to write, you are writing just A is equal to this thing. This means just a column. And when you will enter, so it will show its value. A of 4 means fourth element. What is the fourth element? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fourth element is 23. So this is the 23. Same A of 6 is 27. Okay, I think it's a wrong answer because 6 is 4, 5, and 6. It is 20. It is a greater mistake. Okay, A is equal to this, and suppose you want to add two numbers of an array. This is an array, or you can say it is a matrix. Obvious, as I told you that everything in MATLAB is matrix. So you want to add second number, this one, and eighth number. Eighth number is so this one. So this is 46 plus 3 is equal to this one. Or suppose you want to do some power type. Fifth element power is a power, eighth element, and square root of this is okay. This means what? Square root. This means what? Square root of something. So, and square, SQR of square of any number. So these are two commands. Sorry, I think this will not work, but this is okay. SQRT of this. For square, suppose you want to square do something, so you have to write just square. This will be fine. Okay, so these are some operations on matrices and yeah, some common mathematical functions which are mostly used in MATLAB or any language. ABS means absolute value. Means suppose you want to find mod x. This is absolute ABS.
Sir, sorry for the interruption in between you.
Yeah.
So there is a query from one participant. Should we deal the queries at the last of the session, or may I recite any query in between as well?
Yeah, they can ask, no problem.
Okay. So there is a query from Mandeep Singh. It is giving a matrix. Does it mean A star B raised to power -1?
A?
Dr. Mandeep, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your query.
Okay, hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Sir.
yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, actually, I was just wondering. I write the operator A/B means A divided by B, and it gave me something. It gave me a matrix, but I do not understand what that means.
This means?
Yeah, A divided by capital B. Both are matrices. A and B both are matrices. Yeah.
This means?
Yeah. What
actually, when you will write, see, I can show you.
Yeah, please could you do that? Yeah. Yeah.
This is the division. Hello, are you listening?
Yes, sir. I am listening.
Okay, in my slide, I show you somewhere. Yeah, this means left division. Hello?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, actually, this means, okay, this means A star INV of B. This means this.
Okay. But
It
sir,
will take means it will take inverse of B and then multiply with A. This is
so okay. So sir, then it means that if I write 1 divided by B, it should also give me the inverse of B. Is it right?
No, actually for inverse we write INV of B. This thing.
Okay. So yeah. So that was what I was wondering. Okay. So I just if I did A divided by B, I thought it would be inverse. But then when I did 1 divided by B, it gave me okay. This operator is not defined.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think that this is clear now. Okay.
Thank you, sir. You can continue,
Yeah.
sir, please.
These are some functions which are used in MATLAB. Sine, obvious that sine of x, cos of x, tangent. Yeah, inverse, this means sine inverse. Sine inverse of x. And this means cos inverse of x. Okay, this is written here also. A10 means tangent inverse, logarithm, log 10, square root, exponential, and this is signum function. So these are some functions which we use. For example, okay, so for example, suppose we have x is equal to some, suppose I'm saying pi, and you want to find sine of pi. So you can write like that. Means sine of pi is 0. So this gives, yeah, this means what? Some number, E means power, 10 to power minus 10. This means this number into 10 to power minus 16. This means this is near to 0. It's showing near to 0, but sine pi is what? Sine pi is 0, but it gives very small number. This is very, very small number. So this is the range of this computer, depend upon the computer. Sometimes it is 18, sometimes it is 16. Okay, so similarly, you can define another function. Suppose cos inverse, cos of A cos, and suppose you cos inverse of 1. So you can say it is 0. A cos inverse 1. Another things, A10 of, suppose 1, it is equal to this. And A10 tangent inverse 1 is pi by 4. Yeah. So this is pi by 4. So these are some functions which we will use in programming. Yeah, these are some data types. No need to remember these things. Just what you want to write, you can easily write x is equal to this, b is equal to this, like that. So, but some characters are data type is used here. Logical character, numeric, cell, structure, classes, everything is there. And these are the range of values. Means signed 8-bit integer will lies between this range. 16-bit will lies between this. 32-bit lies between this range. Means this is the range of the any number. Suppose you want to write some big number and 8-bit integer and 32-bit integer. So it is the range of this one. Okay, so creating matrix, as I told you that this is okay. Yeah, this is the how to create a matrix. And yeah, this is important thing. Suppose in MATLAB, this means x is equal to m, q, and n. These are 3 things. So suppose you want a number from 1 to 10 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the step length? Step length is 1. So just write 1 to 10. Okay, this will give automatically when you will enter here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up to 10. But suppose you want a step length is 0.5. So you have to give x is equal to starting. This is starting point. This is the length of the interval, length of the step length. You can say and up to 10. So this will give 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 up to so. So this is M is first number, N is the last number, Q is the difference between conjunctive numbers, means step length, you can say. So for example, here X is equal to 1, 2, and 10. So this means 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9, because step length is 2. So you can write within the bracket or without bracket, there is no problem. So for example, suppose X is equal to 1 and I want step length is 0.5 or up to 10. So this will give 0.5. Okay. Or you can write, suppose when you will write this in bracket, so bracket is no problem. But when you will do just semicolon and you will enter here. So this means X is what? X is a matrix of 1 cross 19. Means column is 19 and 1 row. So this one. So means that suppose for example, suppose you want to write a for loop. For loop I is equal to 1 to 10. This will give for loop like that. 1 to 10. हम वहां पे कैसे लिखते थे 1 and I is less than equal to 10, I plus plus. This was format in C language, but here just write for I equal to 1 to 10. So this will give for loop. Or suppose something I is equal to j equal to I. J equal to I. I want to store this here and end here. So means j is something, you can say j is equal to what? J is equal to 10. Last number, because 4 is equal to 1 first time, it is 1, 2, 3 up to 10. So this will show only this. Okay. So this was how to, if you want to just take step length is 1, so you can omit the middle number, this Q. But if you want to give some step length, so write that thing. Some more examples. Suppose this is a matrix, A is equal to this. Okay. And X is equal to this. So, and you have written X is equal to 1 semicolon 1 semicolon 4 semicolon 7 semicolon. This means what? This is first row, this is second row, this is third row. So it will write automatically 1, 4, and 7. But here X was just a column. So this is a row. And when you will say X is equal to this and transpose here, so this will show this column. Yeah, this is a diagonal of V. This means change a vector to a diagonal matrix. Suppose, for example, we have some 1. Okay, don't write comma. 1, 2, 3, or you want to write V in the diagonal only just. So you will write just dig of V. So this will show the matrix 1, 2, and 3. Other will be 0. So this will be the diagonal of 3. And to get the diagonal of, suppose we have this matrix and you want just it's a diagonal only. Means sometime in programming time you need just diagonal element of this. So you will just write dig of a matrix. I is identity matrix of size n. Suppose you have write EYE of 3. So this will give identity matrix of 3 by 3. Rest will be the 0. So this will be identity matrix. Zeros of Mn. This means 0 matrix of order m cross n. M cross n. Ones Mn means m cross n matrix with all ones. So these are some commands for diagonal, means how to write diagonal matrix, and how to write unit matrix, how to write 0 matrix, how to write a matrix with all entries are 1, 1. So you can say, I'm saying I of 3. So this is identity matrix with 3 cross 3. Okay, and suppose I'm saying this thing, zeros of and ones of, yeah, ones of 3, ones of 3 by 3, 3 by 3. So this will give ones of this. And zeros, you can similarly zeros of 3, 3. So this will be zero matrix. Okay. So these are direct command. More matrix vector operations, length of V. Length of V means you want to find length of V. Key vector की length क्या है? Suppose we have vector. Suppose I have written 1 to 10. So you can write length of V. So this will give what is the length of this. Okay. Size of A means size of the matrix. Rank, yeah. This is the most important thing. Rank. Because as you know that rank, to find rank is very difficult. Means if A is bigger than 4 cross 4. So, and you want to just find rank. How to find rank? I think everyone know. Convert the matrix. Means how to find rank of A. Convert this matrix A equivalent to, means upper triangular type. You can say echelon form, and the number of non-zero elements. So this is very difficult by hand. Suppose A is 5 by 5, yeah, 6 by 6, a bigger one. So in that case, to convert the matrix into echelon form, so in that case you have to use time. But here just write A is equal to, okay, we have to define A is what? A is equal to, suppose 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1. This is a matrix. Oh, sorry. This is a matrix A, and just you have to write rank of. So this will, rank of this matrix is 3. Or similarly, you can find determinant of this also. So determinant of this is equal to 6. So just write rank of A and determinant of this. So it is very easy. Similarly, I think you know what is norm of A. So just write norm of A. How to write norm of A? ये L1 norm है, ये L infinity norm है. I think you know, not. Okay, L infinity norm means what? Suppose we have a matrix. Find the sum of this, means element wise sum in mode form. So means sum of this plus sum of this plus sum of this, but in mode time. A11, A12 up to A1n. Okay, again sum of second row. A21 plus A22 and so on. And norm infinity means maximum of these three. Means some number will come here, some number will come here, some number will come here. So what is the maximum? Maximum of all these number is the maximum norm. So when suppose you want to write this. Norm AINF. So it is 15. You can see that from here. What is sum? Sum is 7. Sorry, 6. Sum of this is 15. Sum of this is 1 to 4. So maximum is 15. So this is the maximum norm. Similarly, there are many norms of matrix. So you can, this is L1 norm. L1 norm, I think some of you know what is L1 norm, L2 norm, like that. So okay. So this is used for this already. I have told this is for transpose, this is for multiplication, element wise multiplication, division, element wise division, yes, all these things. Yeah. Join two matrix. This is for joint of two matrix. How to join? This is important. Means suppose you have a matrix. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, and B matrix is like that 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you want to like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means 2 by 2 hai, but you want to increase its column. So this is 4. You want to write this. Sometimes you need this type of operation also in programming time. So write first matrix means A and write B here. So you will see that this will be this matrix. But sometimes you need this matrix here, but this matrix in the down to this here 5, 6, 7, 8 means you want to increase row, but this. So in that case, you have to write A, okay, semicolon B. This means first it will write. ये कह सकते हो आप कि this is the first row of new matrix, this is the second row of new matrix. अगर आपने ऐसे लिखा है just A, B, this means this is the first, this is the row, and this is means addition of in the same row. So you can see B is equal to, okay, B is equal to, say I'm saying that B is equal to me, and I want to write A, sorry, A and B. So you can see that this will increase. Again, this matrix A, this is again matrix A, because B is what? B is equal to A. So you can see it. And if suppose you have put here semicolon, so this will write vertically and horizontally. So this is for horizontal, this is for vertical. Yeah. So this means what? X just colon. X colon all element. All element means suppose we have a vector. We have a vector x is equal to 1 to 10. But you want to write its all elements, so just write the colon. So you can see all the elements of this one. Okay. But if same thing you want to do in the matrix, suppose we have this matrix. I want to show first. So you'll see A is equal to what? This is our matrix. Okay. And you need just only the some element of this means what? Element M through N means M to N. Okay. This is for X was, this was X, or you want just element from 3 to 6. So what you write X, and this element is what? 3 is third element to 6. 1, so third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So you can write that. Means you can extract a part of a vector or column. Yeah. Similarly, we can extract any row and any column of a matrix also. Suppose we have a matrix, and this means what? All row of nth column. This means what? Suppose we have a matrix M or N. This denote row and this denote column. Okay. Suppose you want all column, all row of nth column. Suppose you have given an example A colon N. So this means it will give all row of that column. For example, suppose we have this one A, this A, as you know, or you want to write a suppose colon and colon comma, which you want to write colon, suppose second column, this one, this will that thing 2, 5, and 2 means that second column complete one and all rows. And similarly, we can do another thing, means suppose you want to write row, first row all, and column all columns of this. So means row is this, all column of this 1, 2 means you need only just first row. So just first comma all columns from here. So understand, these are other things. Okay, and this means what? This means all rows, but some particular element of a column. All row of column from n to m. And this means all columns of row m pro n. This means column from P to Q, row from n to this. You can write all these operations in matrix also. So these things are very important tools of MATLAB. Okay, you can extract a column, you can extract a row, or you can extract some element of a row or some element of a column. So these are very important. Means that suppose you want to just extract these things. So just write this row is second to third, and this is column to second. So suppose A second to third, second to. So this will give 5, 6, and 2, 4. By sometime what we need, हमें केवल जो है this sub matrix चाहिए ना, 5, 6, 2, 1. So in that case we will write 2, 3, 2, 3. So this sub matrix will be there. Or you want to multiply, means you want to multiply this only this part by some 2 by 2 matrix. So what I will do, suppose our B is equal to what? B is equal to some 2 by 2 matrix 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and you want to multiply this matrix with only this submatrix. So what you will do? You will do A in star or B. You can do like this. Okay, or element wise same thing. Means element wise product you can do here also. Again the same. Means that MATLAB has, yeah, same thing. If you want to extract this one, so you have to write some lines. For loop, you will apply a for loop, and you have to think also. But in MATLAB, this is not too much big thing. Okay, so suppose we have a linear system like that. Take x is equal to b, and you want to solve this. So there are 2 or 3 things to solve this. One thing is what? X is equal to inverse of b. Second thing, Gauss elimination method, and there are many methods. So if you want to find solution by using this, so x will be I and v of b and star b. So this will give solution of this equation. Second thing, Gauss elimination. So this gives x is equal to a backslash of b. This is used for Gauss elimination procedure for this type of system. A is 3 by 3 matrix, and this is also a 3 by 1 matrix. So this means x is equal to a backslash b means Gauss elimination of this thing. So you can, but this backslash is 2-3 times faster than this. It's a faster because to find the inverse of a big matrix takes time. Means to find inverse of a matrix is computationally costly. So that's why in place of this, use this. This is the faster than previous one. Okay. Yeah. One thing, there is a command help. Help. You will, when you write here help, if you want to find something INV, and just enter. So he will show everything to you. Matrix inverse, and these are some. When you will click here, so it will explain everything. Means everything which you want in MATLAB, how to do this thing. So just write help, or suppose you want to find rank right here. So this will show rank of a matrix, provide this, and document for rank. So it will open. It will open from the MATLAB. K, suppose for example, K is equal to rank of this, K is equal to rank of this, and total. And everything this will show about this one. What is the rank and everything, this one thing. Means just just write here help and what you want to do. So it will show automatically. So this is command for help. Similarly, there is a command window for this is help for window. And these things actually not too much used for programming purpose. So no need to see these things.
So sorry to interrupt you. Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
So suppose we have two sets, say one set contains 3 elements, 1, 2, 3, and other set has 2 elements, say 4 and 5. If we want to add these two set element wise, then how we can proceed?
Element wise?
Yes, like 4 into 4 plus 1, that is 5, 4 plus 2, 6.
A is
and then
equal
4,
to
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
And V is equal to 4, 5.
B equal to
4, 5.
4, 5.
Yes, sir, 4, 5. Now we want to add these sets element wise, like 4 in plus 1, 4 plus 2, 4 plus 3. Similarly, 5 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 5 plus 3. Is there any way that we can add these?
Actually, direct command you can do like that, 1 by 1 plus 4. Okay, you can do this. But when you want to add these two, so their dimensions should match. If you want to write like that, so it will show this error, matrix dimension must agree. Okay, so this feature is not here. Okay.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
There are some these are some function help this, and if you want to see that help, when you will write help this, so you can see there are some functions which are used in mathematics, elementary function. This means elementary function of mathematics. This will show, for example, you forgot how to write tangent inverse. So just write help elementary functions. So sine will write here. And similarly, sine hyperbolic and this a sine, sine inverse. These are things which you can see from here. Exponential function, complex function, round off and remainder. These are some functions. Okay, similarly, this also you can say help. So you can say some specialized math function, array function, Jacobi elliptic function, logarithm of beta function. These are functions. You can see about these things also. Suppose you want to see what is gamma. So you will see y is equal to gamma of x. Evaluate this thing. So this will show integral from 0 to infinity and t ki power x minus 1, t ki power minus n. This will show what is gamma function here. Okay. So these are some command. If you want to search, just write help and write this, you can find all these things. These things already discussed. Zeros means all zeros, ones means all ones. Rand of this uniformly distributed random elements means when you write RAND of 3 by 3 matrix, so this will give automatically. Okay, means randomly. When you write again, so it may happens also, this may change also. See this here, this matrix is random matrix 3 by 3. This one again you have it at the same time, so this is another one. So means these are some random, I think random number generation. So this is for that one. I is one, I have already told that return n cross n identity matrix. Some special matrices, 0 example of this, zeros of this, i's and 5 cross ones. Magic, yeah, this is another command. Magic means any matrix which have this, you want to see something is there. This is magic matrix. Yeah, this is for determinant This is for determinant. This is for echelon form, row reduced echelon form. This is a important thing for first year student, BTech first year, because generally we make row reduced by using the row operations. So row echelon form will be just write RREF of A, inverse of matrix already told, eigenvalue just. This is also important. Eigenvalue of a matrix, and poly of A means polynomial, characteristic polynomial, or this is the characteristic polynomial to find the eigenvalues. Okay, so you can check these things also. Suppose A is equal to what? We have A is equal to this, and you want to find row echelon form of this, row reduced echelon form of this is equal to this one. So this is the diagonal one. This is row reduced echelon form. Okay, not echelon form, sorry. Row reduced echelon form. In echelon form, this is not necessary. It is one, not necessary one. But in row reduced echelon form, if this is one, this will be only one in all column. So this is one. All other element will be 0 in that column. So this is a row echelon form. Suppose you want to find rank of this, as I have already told. So how to find eigenvalues of this? Eigenvalue of this. So you can see that eigenvalue of this matrices are this thing, this plus, it is written here because this plus 0 iota, because other eigenvalues are in imaginary complex form. So that's why it is written 0 iota. This is iota, this is iota. So these are how to find this. If you want to write poly of this, this is a polynomial. Poly of A, sorry. Characteristic coefficient. It will give characteristic coefficient. But A is 3 by 3 matrix. This is what? Lambda, okay, lambda cube, okay, lambda square, and this. So this means this for lambda means polynomials of this will be what? Lambda cube plus something constant, and lambda square plus something constant, lambda plus something, this one. So this is the polynomial, but MATLAB gives it's just coefficients. Means our polynomial is lambda cube minus 7 lambda square minus 12 lambda and minus 6. This is the characteristic polynomial. Okay. This is already done. Application solving linear equations, as I told already. Yeah, if you want to check this thing example also, okay, suppose we have a linear system. Suppose we have a linear system, x plus 2y plus 3y is equal to 6, and x plus 2y is equal to 3, and y plus 4z is equal, sorry, this is also 4z is equal to 5. Suppose we have this system, so you can write A will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, and 0, 1, 4. First write this B A, and B is 6, 3, and 5. Enter in the MATLAB, and you can find its solution directly. As I told you that there are two ways. Its solution is 1, 1, 1. So we will write A is equal to first you have to write in this form, Ax is equal to B. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0. And this is 0, 1, 4, and this. So this is A, you can check. I think this is okay. 1, 4. And 6, 3, 5. 6. B is equal to what? 6, 3, and 5. Yes, as you know that this is a vector, so we have to write dash here, transpose of this one, so that this become a vector. And then there are two ways, as I told you, that one way is x is equal to what? INV of A star B, B is equal to this. Answer is 1, 1, 1. Okay, but second thing, as I told you, that x is equal to capital A backslash of B. This is also 1, 1, 1. In both of cases, this is 1, 1. But because this was 3 by 3 matrix, so it is okay. But A is very big, means 100 cross 100, yeah, 200 cross 100. So in that case, I will suggest you to apply this backslash. X is equal to A backslash B. So this is given. Yeah, some what happens that it is possible that sometime our system is like that. The previous system, this system was, means it is like that m cross n, but here m is equal to, and both are same. But here sometime it maybe happens that suppose you have a system like that, x plus y is equal to 1 and x minus y is equal to something, suppose 3, and x minus 3, like that something. Okay, and x plus 2y is equal to something 5. Okay, suppose we have a system like that. So this is, in that case, here m cross m is not equal to n. In that case, here what is m and what is n? So you can write 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1 and 2. So this is x, y. So its dimension is 3 cross 2. Means here is m is greater than n. So in that case, m is greater than this. So if this is called overdetermined system, find at least a square solution. Means a solution nikal dega which satisfy these equations. Means MATLAB can give solution. Just enter this matrix and the right hand side matrix 4, 3, 5, and this will give a solution, at least one solution, which will satisfy this system. Second thing, one may happen that m is less than n, means the columns are more than rows. In that case, suppose for example x plus y plus z is equal to 3 and x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to 7. So this is what variables x, y, z are unknown, but this is only two solutions. So in that case, this will give a solution. Find a basic solution with at most, means it will try to give a best solution by using least square. I think everyone know what is least square. Least square solution. So for this will give least square solution, and this will give at most, means it will try to give solution which is best one. So means that MATLAB can solve a n by n system as well as m cross n system if n is greater than n or m is less than n. Yeah. Plotting and graphing in MATLAB, how to do plotting and graphing. So will do this part separate thing because this is important thing. But before this, I want to do something more. These things I will let you after some time or tomorrow lecture. This is a basic of graph. Yeah, this is control flow. As you know, everything, like it is like C++ or C language. If else switch means if you have done something, do it statement, else statement. So it is the same here also, but some syntax is different. You have to write if A equal to B, A equal to B. So if A is equal to B, X is equal to B. Else X is equal to, like that. So this is same in C also. Switch case, same thing, switches and cases. For loop, yeah, how to write for it is I is equal to 1 colon kahan tak jana aapko, suppose you have to go up to 10. So 10. Just write this for this, or you want to write f of xi is equal to I or end. So same thing here also, if this else, at last you have to write and here also. Okay, and while something and end here. So these things you have to do here also. Continue and break statement are same, and error control means what you want to control here, and program terminated and return. Okay, so we are going now in new script here, means M file. I want to start from here. Okay, so first of all, you can write CLC. This is a command which clear the screen when you will run again on this thing. And as clear all, this will clear your workspace. Okay, suppose you want to enter something x is equal to a vector x is equal to 1 to 10. This is one way. This is satisfy 1 to 10. Second thing, same thing you can write like 4 is equal to 1 to 10. Okay, say 1 to 10. Here, suppose I'm saying y of I is equal to I. This is x. So this will show automatically. Loop start from here and ends here. You can write anything here. So it will increase like that. Okay. So means this is one way to enter an array from starting point and end point. Same thing is here also. You can do in programming way also. Okay. Save here. So I am saying here this one in desktop, in PPT, and this is just one. When you will run this, run here. So you will change the folder, means it will go in the PPT. So do it, change the folder, and it is run here. So you can see in command window, it is okay. But here, x is equal to this, y is equal to this. If you want to do something more here, just after this loop, you want to see y is equal to, and run this. So this y you can see directly on the command window. Y is equal to this 1 to 10. Similar thing you can do. Suppose in M file you want to do x plus y, so it will run and show this is x plus y. But if you want to show that key, I don't show on the command window, so just put semicolon here and x minus y, suppose here x minus y again colon. Or you can do another things also, x pointwise multiplication, pointwise multiplication. So this. Okay, you can give, say it is, suppose this is add is equal to this, subs is equal to this. इसे कहते हैं कि मल point wise, yeah, element wise, this one. Okay, run this. Again, you will see that there are many things. What you want? You have to write subs here. Subs. Subtraction is this. Because same vector you are subtracting from another one. So it is 0, 0. And you want to find mul. Oh, sorry. This one, mul point. Mul point. So it will show multiplication point. So understand, this is the command window here also. So similar, you can write another things also. For example, we are going in another one. So I'm copying this and writing another file. Suppose you want to use while. While say x is less than equal to 5. Yeah, x is less. Okay, I'm saying here something. Suppose you want to do something. Y is equal to 1. I'm saying y is less than equal to this, and you want to add 1 to 5. So what you will do? Initially, you have to define 0. Suppose you want to add first 1, 2, 3, 4 add करना चाहते हैं by using while. So I'm saying here and is this. So what you will do? Sum is equal to sum plus y. And what you will do? Increment in y plus 1. So this sum will give up to 5 here. पहले क्या करेगा? Sum is 0. So 0 plus 1 आएगा. So after that, y will increase. So it will run up to while 5 is less than equal to 5. Run this. Okay, save. Again, I have to show save. And this is 2. Yes. And because it is no task path now, because we are saving in the same folder. So while you can see sum is equal to 50. So you can use while also, everything the same thing, break statement and this thing, which you want to use, you can use here. While and for loop and if else, you can use same thing also. Okay, say I can do one thing. If I can use one, if y not equal to 0, not equal to 1. This means what? This is not equal to 1. Sum is equal to sum plus y. Else, okay, sorry. Else sum is equal to sum plus say sum 1. Sum is equal to 0. Say sum 1 is equal to sum 1 plus 1. And here. This you have to write and here. Means if statement is ending here, it is important. And then y is equal to this. Run this. So you can see that sum is equal to this, sum 1 is equal to this. Okay, because sum 1 contain only one element. This says if y is not equal to 1, then it will sum here. But if y is equal to 1, go here. So this is the use of if else statement. I'm just giving an example how to use if else, for loop and while loop. So I think everyone understand this. While and here, if else, L and here. Okay. Similarly, I give example of for, that is also. So this is conditional statement. I think everyone know A equal to B. Okay, I want to show something to you. This thing. Logical condition, I think I have not explained before, but I have used in previous code. This is for equal. Less than, I think everyone know less than, greater than. Less than equal to, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. This is for element wise logical, and this is for or. And yeah, this is not equal means tilde, this means not equal, this one tilde not equal, and only for not this one. So these are some commands which is used for, which are logical conditions. If statement, you can see, if x is equal to 3, display the value of x is equal to this, means this is a little program. If x is equal to 3, display, yeah, this thing for display of this. And you will write, suppose I'm copying this one, this value, okay. Just here, right here, display this one. And you will run. This is, sorry, this is run command here, run. Okay, this is run and advance. This is something more. This is just run. Some error. It will save, this will show error. 16.6. Now it is okay. This way, the value of x is 3. Means if you want to print something like that, so you have to write disp, 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 bracket, this is comma, the value of x is 3. If you know, पहले क्या था ये, पहले मैंने लिखा था कि this was like that. Okay, and some red is here. When you will go here, so it will show invalid character. When you will go here, means this is the good thing of MATLAB. If something is red there, so something is wrong. So actually this was something else because I have copied this, but this is comma. And this is also different thing, so it is comma. Now it is green, this color, different color. So this is okay now. So this is for display. Yeah. So if x is equal to 5, display 5, else display and end here. So no need to write this one. There is no problem. This is okay. Means semicolon lagaye, na lagaye, there is okay. Again, switch statement. If you know switch, what is switch? So this is for switch. Case 1, display 1. Case 2, display 2. Otherwise, display 3. This is again and here. Break statement, you can use terminate execution for and while loop. For nested loop, it exit innermost loop only. Means break statement, as you know that where you want to break the loop. For loop and while loop, this is thing already I have explained. Yeah, this is for loop command, x is equal to 0. Suppose x is equal to 0, for I is equal to 1, 2 and 5. Means step length is 2. So x is equal to I plus 1. So it ends here. So this will be like that. While loop, I have explained here, so no need to go there. And yeah, some functions. So MATLAB script, subscripts, and external file, functions, MATLAB functions. So how to define MATLAB function? So actually, can we take 10 minutes break? Just 10 minutes. After that, we can start again. Hello? Yeah, Dr. Sandeep and hello?
Yes, sir, we will have our 10 minutes break.
So, okay, I am taking 10 minutes break. After that, we will start again the same session. Okay, and we will do continue.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. Dear participants, there will be a 10 minutes break. and till the time you can revise the concepts dictated by the Dr. Jiwari. So we'll continue after 10 minutes again. Thank you so much. The session will be in online
Till
mode.
then, you can ask from Dr. Sukhpreet. So
Yes.
after 10 minutes, I will again start my lecture. Thank you.
Participants, we are not leaving this session. You can remain continue in this session. So Dr. Jiwari will join us within 10 minutes. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Uh, dear participants, please note that we have put the attendance link in the chat box as well in the WhatsApp group. So kindly mark your attendance using this link. Please kindly note that you have filled your particulars correctly, as these will be used to generate your participation certificates. So attendance for all the sessions is mandatory. So in each session, we will put you a different link for your marking of attendance. So please be attentive for the attendance and always mark your attendance, please. Thank you. Professor Jiwari. Sir, are you there? Jiwari, sir?
Yeah. Can I start?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. In MATLAB, we can use symbolic expression also. Means that suppose you have to write some variable. Variable means, for example, you want to write just x is equal to 1. So this is a variable, this is some constant value, x is equal to 1. But suppose you want to write some function. For example, suppose you want to write some function fx is equal to x square plus sine x or plus something. Okay. So x is a variable here. So, but till now, what we have learned, if x is equal to already defined, x is equal to some constant, or f you can write x star x plus sine of x, you can write. But if x is not a constant, then how to define this function? So that thing is called, actually that thing is called symbolic expression allow MATLAB. Symbolic means variable can write in MATLAB. Yeah, you can see now. Okay, so how to define symbolic? For example, you have to write just a function of x function, so you want to write function of x only. So write sims and x. If some function of x, y, and z, so write sims x, y, x comma y, x comma y comma z. Like this. Okay. And yeah, you can write like this, x comma y comma x y z. So for example, you want to write a symbol, a variable, so you will write sims as y ms, sims x y and z. So this means we have defined three variable x y z. So before writing, because sims is important, because we don't have always constant value, some function also variable value. In that case, you have to find, suppose you have to differentiate a function, you have to integrate a function, you have to find the partial derivative of function. So in that case, you have to use this symbolic sims. So suppose I have to write a function like this, as I give example, fx is equal to sine x plus x square, a function of x and y. So function of x y is equal to sine x plus y square plus sine xy. So like that. So how to write this? So since this function f is equal to, I am saying f is equal to sine of, you can say f is equal to sine of x. Sine of x plus x square. So this become f. Otherwise, if just write x is equal to, it will give x is equal to x. Understand? So for this, sims is important, f is equal to this thing. Now you have to differentiate this function. So just there is a command di ff of this f. So this will give 2x plus cos x. So this means differentiate this function with respect to x only. So
Yes, sir. Sir, sorry to interrupt you.
yeah.
Sir, while defining a function, should we define the range of a function, range or domain, range and codomain of the function? How to define the range and codomain of the function? Is there any possible way?
No, actually, Crux, you know that sine x domain, you know, and range is, you know. So it will
Like
take
if
that thing only. Okay,
okay.
because domain of sine is r and range is -1 to 1. So it will automatically build in MATLAB. So no worry about that thing. If you will go outside this will say undefined. Means this will give error. Okay.
Right.
So
Also, we can check the function is 1 1 or on to like other these properties of the function. Function is 1 1 or not a function.
no,
With the help of MATLAB.
one and on to not possible. Actually, these are some different thing. But some operations we can do, say differentiation, integration, partial derivative, find the slope like that. We can do like
Right, sir.
this, but not to find this is one or not one two. This is not inside this because uh, MATLAB is basically for computation purpose, yeah, means calculation purpose, not theoretical purpose.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, so you can write this also diff of f comma x. This means again the same thing, means derivative of f with respect to x. Differentiate this. Why I'm writing this? Because suppose you have to find the partial derivative. Because I have written already since x, y, z, 3 variable. So suppose I am saying g is equal to sine of xy plus y star z square. We have this function space. You can see this function like that. Okay, sorry. Actually, this in product form. This would be in product form. So this would be product form. Yeah. Now this is a function sine xy y z square. So just differentiate diff g with respect to, suppose you want to differentiate this with respect to y. So what is this derivative? Z square and cos of this thing. So this become this one. So sorry, x cos also. Z square x star cos of x star y. So this is the partial derivative with respect to y. Similarly, you can say diff of this with respect to z. So only this thing, 2y and z. Similarly, with respect to x also. So this is command for differentiation. Similarly, another function, for example, some f is equal to some function of tangent inverse a10 of x plus a sine of y plus यहाँ पे कुछ something is y also here plus some function of z. So diff first with respect to x. And I will differentiate this with respect to x, so it will be 1 upon x square plus 1. So this is differentiation. It's a 0 and it's again something. Okay, so diff of with respect to, suppose y, so its derivative will be this tangent inverse y by this and under root of this one. Means this means power 1 by 2. This means square root of this 1 minus y square. So its derivative by parts. First function has the second derivative plus this. So means that it is easy to differentiate partially as well as other things. Okay, if suppose you want to find and you want to evaluate, you want to find slope of fx at certain value on the curve, so we can use subs s, b, s, s, sub, s, subs. Suppose you want to find derivative of function. Yeah, derivative means what? Slope. Slope m is equal to tangent theta. Yeah, you can see dy by dx at some particular point x is equal to suppose pi. So differentiate this and put pi here. So what I will do here, actually in this example, f is equal to sine x. You can say deriv underscore f. This means derivative of this f is denoted by this, and subs means slope of this. So you can find this. For example, what we have done, f is equal to our f is equal to this now, because in one variable, and you want to find slopes, subs of this. You can write directly here also, di of f comma f is okay, because f is a function of x only. At some point, suppose I'm saying the point is 2, so you can find cos 2 plus 4 means derivative at some particular point 2. So this is subs 2. You can say it is the slope of the function at some particular point. Use this subs. Okay, this is for partial derivative. Partial derivative also can perform in MATLAB, as I explained in example. Write some function, just write derivative of this. So it will give di of f, any function, means with the, suppose you have any function g, or you want to differentiate this with respect to x. So like dif of this, yeah, dif with respect to y. So these are the different command for this. Okay, now this is okay. So I think partial derivative and derivative you can do easily. This is for when a function is complicated. Suppose we have y is equal to tangent inverse x, or you want to find a derivative, you can do yourself, 1 plus x squared. But if function is something power and y is some x square, like that something, so in that case, take the help of MATLAB, write the function in MATLAB, and use this command dif to find the derivative. Because sometimes what happens that you want to check your question also, means you have given question in exam and you want to find its partial derivative, so you can put that there also, and you will see, you can check your answer also. Okay, so how to integrate in MATLAB? Actually, integration are two types, definite integral and indefinite integral. So definite integral, so this is again since for define x, f is equal to what? Sine of x, and this command is
sorry to interrupt you. I have a query. Should I ask you, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, is it possible to find maxima and minima of a function using MATLAB or not?
Okay. Actually, I have not checked this question, but if you want to check, so we can check here max of.
Okay.
No, maxima you cannot find.
Okay.
But maximum
Thank
value, we can find. Suppose we have f is given as a vector form, so we can find, or you can write help maxima of a function. So it's saying that there is nothing inside this. Okay. Or one thing, actually, in MATLAB, it is very easy to do programming, because you can write anything in internet. Suppose you want to just check here how to how to find maxima or minima in MATLAB. So it will give something, but this says only maxima and minima only point. Y is equal to f of max. This gives maximum value, not the function. Okay.
I think we have to write some script function for that. Then we can able to find out the maxima or minima.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello? Huh.
Yes, sir. You can continue, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is for integration of f, int of f, and example you can see that f is equal to sine x, int of f is equal to this. Definite integral means you have to given some range a to b, suppose f of this, f of x and dx. So for this you have to define like that. Int of f a comma b means integration of this function from a to b. So this will give some answer. So I can show you the same in MATLAB also. Suppose we have this f, okay, sine x and x square, or you want to just integrate of this, So this will give x cube by 3 and minus cos x. This is the integration. And suppose you want to integrate this int of f from 0 to 1, 0, 1. So its value will be 4 by 3 cos 1. So I think this is very easy, because sometimes what happens that definite integral, to find definite integral is very difficult task. For example, I'm saying f is equal to exp of exponential function of x square. And you have to integrate this int of this f and from 0 to 1. So you can find its function. Is it easy? But if you will go by hand, it is not possible. E की power 0 to infinity, 0 to 1, e की power x square dx. We cannot find the integration of this function. So, but this gives in error function, you know, error function. This is error function at 1 and divided by 2. So this is its answer. So many things when we are teaching the BTech first year student. So many integrals, if you want to just find its answer only by, for example, आपने क्या quiz बनाया, you want to just write its answer. So write the function and give the integral limits, and you can find its answer. So means it is for verification. आपने calculation किया, answer निकाला, so your answer is supposed 2. And you have to also check that by MATLAB, its answer is 2. So you are satisfied that my question is okay. Now depend upon the student what they will do. So this is a very important tool for teaching purpose also. So this was integration in 1 dimension. Similarly, we can integrate in 2D also. Wait, 2D, yeah. Integration, we can integrate 2D also. 2D means 2 dimensions, double integration, you can see. Double integration, suppose dx, dy, some f is there. So what you have to do first, suppose we have some integration. Okay, first here apply integration of g with respect to y. Then this is answer. Then integration of g with respect to y 0 to 2. This is definite integral. But if you want to find double integration, you can see here, suppose you want to solve this x y square dx dy. So what is h? I am saying h is equal to x y square. This is h. H is equal to c. When you will enter, so you will check it. H index means this integration with respect to x. integration with respect to x. What is the limit? Limit is 0 to 2. So integration of h with respect to x, 0 to 2, we go this. Again, h underscore double int and int of this one. समझे इसका मतलब? Int of this क्या है? ये हमारे पास ना, मतलब this one. H integration of this and this. So this will give this thing. Something is missing here. Okay. Actually, this command is like that. H underscore double integration is equal to int of underscore int of x y with respect to y 0 and 1. This means what? ये हमारे पास आ गया था आंसर और मैंने इसको नाम दिया. Okay, so I'm explaining the same thing in MATLAB. See, f is equal to here is क्या था? X square x y square x star y square. So this is this. First, I want to integrate this. I want to integrate this with respect to x 0 to 2. 0 to 2. तो मैं कहता हूँ उसको क्या बोलूँ इसका नाम कहता हूँ कि int of f with respect to x is equal to what? Int is command. I have given just name. Its name is because I will use this. Okay, integration of this f from 0 to 2. 0 to 2. So our integration is this 2y square, because after putting the limit of x, we will go to this function. Again, you have to find the integration. The second time integration with respect to kiska? Iska. Because now our function is this with respect to y and limit is 0 to 1. So you can see that its value is 2 by 3. Simple example. Again, f is equal to exp of x square plus y square. X square plus y square plus y square. This is the function. Integrate this with respect to x and y. वैसे क्या करते हैं कि you will change this integration. Suppose you have to solve this integration. E की power x square plus y square dx dy. What we will do? We will change in the polar form r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Okay, and then it will become easy. Otherwise, it is not possible to integrate directly. Right नहीं कर सकते इसको ना. With respect to x करेंगे नहीं कर पाएंगे. So when you will transform this, so this will convert e की power r square r d theta dr. So limit जो भी है अपना. So suppose for example our limits are 0 to 1, 0 to 1. So what I will do? I will first find this integration of f with respect to 0 to 1. I will do this. So this is the integration. Again, I will integrate. Again, and this command is okay. Yeah, this command is okay because integration of previous with respect to this. So its answer is this.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, like जैसे हमने first time इंटीग्रेट किया था तो विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स किया था तो हमने मेंशन नहीं किया कहीं भी कि एक्स के साथ होगा ये. सेकंड टाइम हमने मेंशन किया
है. ओके. ये होना चाहिए. बिल्कुल एग्री. दिस इज ओके. I can also, yeah.
Or it automatically take x.
No. Sometime it may happen because limit is okay. That's why there is no problem, but it may create problem. ये same आ गया लेकिन sometime if limit are different because these are limit of x, so we have to tell them to integrate with respect to x. Otherwise, it will just give, so it automatically take with respect to x, because with respect to x, then again, I have given this thing. So again, think of this. Yeah. So this is the answer. So this was double integration, single integration, partial derivative, and derivative. So I think for today, it's okay. Just try to exercise at your home. And tomorrow we will start how to create function in MATLAB and how to do plotting, surface plotting, this, how to solve ordinary differential equation. And if we have time, so I will let you know how to solve partial differential equation. Yeah. Any question?
So students, if you have any queries, then you can ask. Harinder has raised the hand.
Yeah, please.
Harinder, yes, ask your question.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
Yeah, good afternoon.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन, मतलब पहला क्वेश्चन तो सर मेरा ये है कि जैसे बाकी सभी लैंग्वेज हैं, जैसे सी है, उसकी एक स्पेशल क्वालिटी की वो स्ट्रक्चर लैंग्वेज है। सी प्लस प्लस तो वो ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड थी सर। तो सर जो हम मैटलैब पढ़ रहे हैं तो उसमें ऐसा क्या स्पेशल है? जैसे कि पाइथन में भी हम ये सब कुछ कर सकते हैं, तो मैटलैब में क्या मतलब स्पेशल चीज है?
नहीं, actually this is user friendly language, as I told you that. First thing, there are many things which you cannot do in C++ or C language. First example, you cannot differentiate in MATLAB. No, sorry, C language. Second thing, you cannot differentiate, integrate. And third thing, you cannot plot in C language. Suppose आपको plot करना, वो नहीं कर सकते. 3D, 2D plot वो नहीं कर सकते ना. Or third thing, fourth thing you can see, suppose you have to find the inverse. Simple example, I do. Find the inverse of a matrix. You can write, I agree. You can write a program of matrix, how to find inverse of matrix. But in MATLAB, just one point, you have to write I and V of A. So in just within a second, you will get the answer. But it is not easy task to write the program of a inverse in C language. Okay, so same thing. You can write the program of row reduced echelon form, but how to write? It is difficult. But in this MATLAB, that's why it is called user friendly. Many operations, because it is my personal experience, because I was doing programming in C++ in my PhD time. But these days I am using MATLAB because it is user friendly. One thing I can say, C++ is, you can say, computationally cost is very less. If you will run a program in MATLAB, you will run a program, same program in C++. So C++ gives means fast result. But MATLAB में क्या होता है, बहुत सारी चीजें कि INV लिख दिया तो he will use the procedure INV as usual, not कि एक छोटी कमांड होगा, टाइम लेगी ना. Yes. Another question.
Veena Rani also raise a hand. Veena Rani, just ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, how can we write subscript and superscript in MATLAB? Because we want to write P1, P2 functions like this.
Tomorrow we will start do this.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other query? So I think it's over. So thank you so much, sir, for your valuable lecture. I think really all the participants gained a lot from this lecture because you all covered the basic concept that already students are familiar with that, like basic operations of matrices, differentiation and integration, about double integration, etc. So I think it is our great opportunity to learn relevant and interesting things from your lecture. So once again, thanks a lot, sir, for your valuable lecture. So we will meet tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So dear participants, please mark your attendance if anyone missed the attendance. So I have also shared the attendance link in the WhatsApp group. It will active for just 15 minutes more, then it will be deactivated. So kindly mark your attendance before the link expire. So tomorrow the session will start at the scheduled time. It's already shared with you. If you have any queries, then you can ask in the tomorrow's lecture as well. And also we will share a Google Classroom code in the WhatsApp group in the by the evening. And please join the Google Classroom there, because for the tutor session we will upload an assignments for your hands-on exercises. So kindly join the Google Classroom, and still if you have any query you can contact us anytime, or either post your query in the WhatsApp group. We'll also share a basic MATLAB book that is by Amos Gillett PDF in the WhatsApp group as well, so that if you want to need to learn the commands, you can take the help from that reference book. Either we'll also request Dr. Jiwari, if it's feasible for them, to share their PPT with us so that we can share with the participants. We will request him. If it's feasible, definitely we will share with you all. Thank you so much for your kind listening. So thank you, and we'll meet tomorrow on the same time, that is at 9:30. Okay, thank you.